It all started on a Wednesday night in January. My husband and I had gone to sleep, and shortly after I heard a snoring noise, or what I thought he was doing was snoring. As I gently tapped him like any wife would do to try to get him to stop, he didn't stop. I could tell something wasn't just quite right. He didn't look like himself and he wasn't responding.
She called 911, she did CPR, and he was found to be in a life-threatening heart rhythm, which is invariably fatal if not treated right away.
After he was resuscitated and went through the whole cooling process, he underwent heart catheterization, which showed his heart looked completely normal.
And we thought Greg was going to do great. And then all of a sudden, I'll never forget this day, on a Sunday afternoon, I got a phone call that Greg was having that rhythm over and over again.
I happened to be in the waiting room at the time, and I could hear the page, and I just had a feeling that they were calling for my husband.
He started having what we call ventricular fibrillation, which is an abnormal heart rhythm where the bottom part of the heart suddenly starts racing, and it races so fast that it can't pump blood to the rest of the body. And the only fix for that is to actually shock the heart.
In a matter of a few hours, he had, dozens of shocks, which was very, very unusual.
So we called our team from home, and we had a team assembled, and this was probably 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, to do what we call a cardiac ablation procedure. It ultimately served its purpose, and we were able to eradicate the extra beat for some time. It ultimately came back, but it came back in a way that was much less aggressive and much less dangerous, and Greg went back to the ICU and ultimately did great. Had Greg have been brought to almost any other hospital in the country, let alone the world, I don't think he would have had an ablation at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, and I don't think Greg would be here today.
You thank him every time you see him. And everybody else that has helped out, it's been tremendous. The follow-up appointments and everything.
The doctors and the nurses were absolutely great. They knew what they were doing. You could just tell. They were so precise.
There are many very large institutions such as this that have great doctors, great staff, and great facilities. I think what sets us apart is I think this place is really physician-run.
The people are first-rate at the Meyer Heart Center. I can't thank them enough for doing what they did to help my husband.